Hello, everybody. This is Joshua Hayes of BigWaveTrading.com and BigWaveTrading.net coming to you with the June 2nd for June 3rd stock market wrap up. First off, I want to go ahead and let you know that I have a feeling that we're going to have a down day pullback pretty soon. Why do I say that? Because we've been in a very nice little uptrend for a while. And in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, we've had 6 up days. So 6 of the past 7 days, we've been higher. We're up 6.96% during the time of the NYSE. During that time on the NASDAQ, we're up 8.35%. So it's been very bullish. And as you can see, the 50-day moving average is almost above the 200-day moving average. And like I said, to be really successful, what we're going to need is to see that 50 break the 200-day moving average, then prices pull back on hopefully lower volume right to the averages, bounce around, break out, move higher eventually. This then, if we do move higher from our next consolidation, whatever, should set us up with our quote perfect stock setups. You know those bases that formed in 2003, late 2002, a few of them formed in 04, 05, 06, and 07. Those are what I'm waiting for, and I still haven't gotten them, which has led me to focus strictly on canned slim stocks. Now, that hasn't been doing too well until recently. Look at the IBD 85 daily. Look at the relative strength line. 2 days in a row, ticking up. IBD 100, I believe that, or IBD 585, I believe that's like a 0.90% gain from the day before. So 0.90% gain is higher than any index. I believe the NASDAQ was up only 0.44%, and the NYSE was up 0.22%, and the S&P 500, I'm looking at my laptop to the side, was up 0.20%. So as you can see, the IBD 8585 outperformed. And now looking at the IBD 100, there too, you can see, kind of not really, kind of did about just as well as the NASDAQ, up about 0.5%. Still, it's better than SP 500. I know you can't see it here. It looks pretty flat, but it's a slight tick higher. Not by that much, though. Like I said, 0.5%, SP 500, 0.2%. Not going to be much of a difference in change there. Still very bullish, and that's why recently, since the middle of May, my canned slim stocks have been doing very well for me. Now, however, non-canned slim stocks, we still have 28, 35, 55, 20, 21, 32, 51, 37, 45, 25, 38, 20, 62, and 35% gains just on stocks that were up today. Add that to stocks that were up 87, 88%, and 84% yesterday, or 76% yesterday. And as you can see, stocks all over the place are doing well. However, canned slim stocks are just now starting to get a lot of movement behind them. And at the same time now, I'm starting to wait for perfect patterns to send up. And if you don't know what I'm looking for, it would be something similar to what we saw like back in 2007 with AFSI. Let me get back there. And whenever it was off here, breaking off the 50-day moving average, just to give you guys a semblance of what it will look like. Goes along, starts to base out, got your max green bop. Notice how you got your max green bop. Notice how you got your low volume in the base. Pull back right to the base. There's a bounce off of it, very nice. Moves out more slowly. Still has green bop, not max green bop. However, as you'll see see how flat it's getting now? Flat. See that move right there on strong volume? Bop picking up a little bit more than the day before. That's clearly a buy signal. There's your big buy signal. That's the whoop, whoop, better buy a lot signal. Max green bop, of course, on the breakout. Just look at it. Just look at this base. Perfect. Perfection. AFSI. And then what did it do? That should be the top right there from my memory. Went all the way out. Going to an arithmetic. Should what it looked like at the top. Didn't think it'd be the ultimate top, but sadly it was, as you can see. And now I remember back then, other people starting to find interest in July and August, and all I could think of is, WTF? Why? And you can see why I asked that, as it never came back to building and finishing the base, obviously. So that's what I'm looking for back from 80s. As you can see, just in 2007, late in the rally, even off a perfect move to the highs. Got a 73% move. If you got it the day before, you got an 85% move. I'll take that in 1, 2.5 months, almost 3 months. So things are looking better on NASDAQ's end. Very happy overall. Very happy with the IBD 185.85. S&P 500. I'd like to see the 50 get close to the 200-day moving average and then price to hold above it. It's more in a precarious situation than the NASDAQ is, but I have a feeling the 50 and 200-day are going to meet. And I just can pray only that prices hold and move higher. And if it means that prices are going to be reflected due to inflation, whatever, I can't stop it. All I can do is hopefully get us in the next perfect setup, and hopefully we can get long something like this, and in 2 months get a 1,045% gain. That's all I can plan to do, but I can't get them off the lows. I have to wait for perfect setups above the base. Stocks that I'm up big on, like Kong, where I'm up from the buy point to now 93%. Holy moly. No, that's from the day before. That can't be right. Yep. Yes, that's not right. It's got to be like 84%. So I'm up 84% right now. Those are the kind of chart patterns I'm looking for, but I'm looking for it to come with Max Green Bop before. Let's say that this base from March to April would have been made with Max Green Bop, and then it would have broken out here in April. We would have loaded up, and we'd be up a ton on an 84% winner in here in this China stock. However, it was speculative, wasn't a full stock, so didn't load up. That's just the way it's been. Let's look at commodities really quick before we wrap this up. Platinum, extremely bullish. Do you not think inflation's there? Look at DBC. DB Commodity Index Tracking. Commodity prices were up the most amount in 1 month since 1974. You think that's bullish, everybody? You think that's bullish? Look at oil during that time. Oil is up 40% during this time. With the DBC, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. With the XPLT, with the XSLV, with the XGLD, which is very near that breakout to a new high from this beautiful cut base it's building. Look at this beautiful cut base up close with the reverse head and shoulders pattern. This is such a bullish setup right now that if it does break out, if it would run to 2,000, I'd basically be like, yeah, that's about right. Okay, I'm going to go and wrap it up there. You know I'm bullish on the short term. I expect to pull back. I want to pull back. I want it to hold at the 5,200-day moving average and then the market to go higher. I'm going to still focus on CanSlim stocks until I get those AFSI 2007 setups into my current longs, especially my IPOs. I've gone long a few IPOs, but trust me, they didn't set up like IFSI. So I'll just keep on waiting for my perfect setups and just keep focused on CanSlim and also keep plunging in on all these small stocks from up 37, 51, 32, 21, 20, 55, 28, 35% on. It adds up after a while. Okay, everybody, aloha. I'll be back with part 2 with sells and buys for subscribers.